Living alone is always a risk. I had just moved to a new city and was getting used to a new routine. My old job meant working from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., and I was luxuriating in a regular 9 to 5, with completely free weekends. One of these weekends started the worst way I could imagine. I woke up early, as I typically did. It's a bad habit. I wanted to run in a nearby park, but it was too dark. I made coffee, got dressed for my run, and decided to relax on the couch and read until it was light out. Some backstory. This apartment, I don't live here anymore, was a garden-style apartment, the ground floor of a 4-story townhouse. I had 2 windows facing the street and a patio in front of my door, and 2 steps up to the street from the patio. The city I live in is huge, but my neighborhood was very suburban. Families, homes, versus apartment buildings and businesses, and schools. Not typically busy at any time of day, but there is a busy street 4 blocks away. That morning, I lounged with coffee while waiting for the sun to rise. It was a Saturday, so I wasn't shocked when I saw a figure stumbling by the front windows, slowly and swerving. There were a few bars in walking distance. A drunk wasn't a new development. Until he turned around. I guess he was attracted by my illuminated windows or a moving shadow, but minutes later, the shadow trudged down the 2 steps, hesitating in the patio. Then he moved to the window, taking care to slide in between the bushes and peer inside. I had curtains on these windows, but they were sheer. I didn't know how much he could see from the outside, but I froze. It seemed like years, but was probably about 5 minutes. Then he moved, toward my door. I had a gate and 2 doors barring this unwanted person from entering, but he wasn't deterred. I heard the front gate open. Although it was locked, it wasn't hard to reach in and unlock, and then start jiggling the first door. I shouldn't have been worried. I had 2 doors with 3 locks each, lock, deadbolt, and jimmy lock, but something about his determination and the darkness of night had me rushing to the back of my apartment. My landlords, who owned the townhouse above me, had a fenced-in garden, and I ran out there to call the cops. When I was waiting on the phone with the cops, I almost felt safe, until I heard a scratching at the fence and a jiggling of the handle to the garden door, about 15 feet tall, too tall to climb. I immediately went inside to find the cops banging at my door. I sent them around to the garden entrance, but they never found the guy, just a dirty screwdriver on the ground. I never got an update, so I assumed this guy never got caught or tried breaking in anywhere else in the neighborhood. But either way, let's not meet.